Lorrie lit a cigarette and smiled and waved the smoke out of his face. Black hair brown from the summer sun, green eyes looked round the place. She told me that she loved me and I grinned and grabbed her hand. Said, I know, let's get from here now, darling. If we're going, let's go on and go. Said her family used to have a little money and they still act like they do. Well, your daddy don't think I'm fit to sit in the same room with you. If I ever set foot in Sevier County, well, your brother said he paid my job. And here I stand with the dark-haired daughter of Southwest Arkansas. And I've been learning that believing that barely breaking even, just as part of life for you and me. Well, I've been living with the loneliness got down in my bones, I guess. Just another phase of being free. Well, I've been learning how to lose the thing I never laid a hand on all day long. Good Lord, Lorrie, I love you. Could it go more wrong? Good Lord, Lorrie, I love you. Could it go more wrong? La da 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 da.
Hello out there, Tony Bakker here from Six String Country, back for another lesson, and today we're going to do Good Lord, Lorrie by Turnpike Troubadours. The song's written by Evan Felker, their lead singer. Great songwriter, one of the best of our generation, and for my taste anyway. It's off their record, Goodbye Normal Street, but this is kind of a hybrid version between that and some of the live recordings I found, like the one from Live AF, which you can find on YouTube. We're throwing in a little acoustic solo after the second chorus. The song features a fiddle like a lot of the Turnpike songs. So like I usually do for something like this, I turned that fiddle part into an optional electric guitar part. So if you don't have a fiddle player, you can mimic the fiddle part on the electric guitar with this part that I've created. I'll also do a separate tutorial on how to kind of craft those fiddle parts for electric guitar and the differences between that and crafting a pedal steel part on the electric guitar, the Telecaster. We also have a bass lesson for this song, which is going to be its whole separate lesson at Six String Country, but it's all covered for you, so let's jump in. This is the acoustic guitar lesson for Good Lord, Lorrie. And we really have three sections we've got to get our fingers on here. We've got kind of the verse, what I'll call the pre-chorus. Pre-chorus is slightly different on the very last verse. And then the choruses. All right, so we also have an acoustic solo that I kind of threw in, based loosely on the Live AF recording on YouTube that they did. So let's jump in here with the verse. I'll play through it once, then we'll kind of talk through the subtleties. Here's what a verse looks like on acoustic guitar. All right, let's start with the chords. Nice cowboy chords here. I'm doing a very open G chord, which is 3rd fret of low E. I'm muting that A string. Open, 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 then pinky on the 3rd fret of high E. And then just your standard E minor, open, low E, second, second, open, open, open. And then a standard C chord. I kind of mute this low E string with my ring finger, then on the 3rd fret of A, then 2nd fret of D, open, 1st fret, open. And you'll see at the end of basically every C chord in the verses and the choruses, there's a little. So that's just hammering on this D string and then open G. All right, and for the strumming, it looks something like this. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, riff, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, riff, down, up, down, 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 up. This is the electric guitar lesson for Good Lord, Lorrie by Turnpike Troubadours. And this song features a fiddle, so like I usually do at 6-string country, we're mimicking the main parts of the fiddle on the electric guitar. A lot of times when we're playing in a band, we've got a couple guitars, keyboard, bass and drums. We don't maybe even have access to a fiddle player that can do something like this. So oftentimes I find myself mimicking these parts. And so I'm doing a whole different kind of mini tutorial on the difference between mimicking a fiddle and a pedal steel, which you can find on the site and on YouTube. But for these purposes, for right now, on the fiddle you don't really bend much, right? You don't bend at all, really, that I know of. It's using a lot of open strings and a lot of hammering on and pulling off, as opposed to the pedal steel mimicry stuff where you're kind of mimicking those mechanical bends. So let's jump in here. This is kind of how we're mimicking this intro line, this kind of instrumental hook from the fiddle that's going to be recurring throughout the whole song. All right, here's how it looks. We start with a little intro, and then all right. So another thing with this fiddle part is that G string's ringing open a lot. We're leaving that G string ring open. So to start, we have the open G string, and then we're barring 3 and 3 on B and E. So the first little fiddle intro as it comes in after verse 1 is hammer on to 5, and then back up to the 3rd fret of high E. And then we want all these three strings ringing open. Open G, 3rd fret B, 5 of high E, and we're hammering onto 7 of the high E string. That's a little bit of a stretch, but it's doable. Okay, then we're dropping down to just the G and the B string, 3 to 5. And then we have this little riff.